Welcome students to my YouTube channel. Learning online is fun. Now here in this channel you will be getting videos on the topics that you are learning or will be learning in your subject computer studies. Okay. So small videos will be uploaded time to time to get more information about the topic that you are doing or you will be doing in future. Now, today I'll be beginning with HTML. So, I think you have some idea about HTML already. So, but still, I'll be giving you some brief introduction on it. What is HTML? Now, see, we need different computer language to create various programming. Now, here in this case also, like when you to suppose uh, when you are opening a web page, okay, you are typing something in the Google and some page is displayed over there, okay, so that also need to be created. Now for that you need certain language to create that particular web page which can be displayed on your browser or it can be displayed on the world wide web. So that language of that computer language is HTML, which is used to create documents or the web pages for display on the World Wide Web. What are the web pages? The pages that you get that is displayed on the internet on your browser. Okay. For example, a simple the Google homepage. You're typing www.google.co.in. Okay. So you'll get a Google written, then a small a text box will type that search string over there. That is also a web page. Now, to create that web page, you need a certain language, and that language or that computer language is HTML. Now, what is this HTML or what is the full form of HTML? Full form of HTML is Hypertext Markup Language. Basically, it is using some English words or alphabets to create the page. Now, you know it has two types of editors. Firstly, text editor. These are the editors like Notepad or WordPad where you have to type the code. You have to know the tags for that. You have to know the code for that. You have to type it. And second one is what you see is what you get edited. Okay, that is for example Adobe Dreamweaver, where you did not know it's not necessary to know the code at all over here. Like how you are working on Word, okay, you're simply typing or simply inserting the image, you can do it over here. You don't need to know the HTML code or the tags for this. Okay, whatever you will do, whatever you will type, whatever you will insert, image you will insert, okay, automatically the code will be coming at the behind. So this so we will look later on. Now today we'll be focusing on the text editor because we'll basically working on text editor. We'll be creating the page. We'll be typing the code. That is much better. Okay, so that it will make us more expert rather than simply typing the text and simply inserting the image. If we know the code, if we know the various tags, I think that will make you much more efficient and much more perfect. So we'll be working on Notepad on the text editors. So I'll be showing you how to create a HTML web page. There are three tips. First, you have to open the Notepad, type the code. Secondly, you have to save the code. And thirdly, and the final one is to open the browser and then you have to open the file to display the page on your browser. So I will show you each and everything step by step. So first I'll be opening here Notepad. Then go to start or and there you can in the search part you can type Notepad. See here I'm getting a Notepad, this one. So I will press enter. Now this is my Notepad. Now it's already I'm doing the first program, and suppose you've already done the program, already a program is written here, you want to write a second program, then you have to click file new. Now it is not required because it's the blank. So now I'll begin. As you know, if you have an idea that HTML5, we are working on HTML5. So HTML5 begins with doc type HTML. Okay, I will just increase the font size, so I think it will be very small. Okay, so as you know, in HTML5, code begins with doc type HTML. Now, next one will be writing HTML. Will begin with the code tag HTML. Now, there are basic tags, four basic tags. One is HTML, then head, the title, and the body, which will be using for each and every web page. Okay, now we'll be writing head. Next, the title. This is the title of the web page. So I will write, for example, uh, first page, and I will close the title tag. Now here I must mention that in HTML there are two types of element, two types of tag. One is the container tag or the container element, another is empty tag or empty element. So when it is a element is container, when it has a off tag or a closing tag. That means, for example, this title. Title is a container tag because it has a ending tag or a closing tag or a off tag. But in case of empty tag, it does not have an off tag, okay, or a closing tag. So even HTML head, there are all container tags. Okay, now I will be closing the head tag over here for now. Now uh, you have learned some tags also in I think before. Hopefully, I know you have learned. You have an idea. So I'll be opening body tag and I'll be displaying, for example, list of three flowers. So first I will write the name of the first flower, that is rose. Now next one, lily. Enter. And next one, hibiscus. Okay. Then I will close the body tag and finally I'll be closing the HTML tag. This will suggest that this is the end of the code. When you are closing the HTML tag, it will suggest that this is the end of the code. Now I will save the program. File. You can click on save or you can click on save as. But save is basically when you are modifying in the program and you want to keep it the same name and you can want to save it in the same place, then you have to click on save. Otherwise, you can click on save as. Even you can click on save because when you are doing the program for the first time, you can click on save also. But after modification, you have to click on save. That is must. So I'm clicking on save as and whichever folder you want to save, I'm saving it in desktop, and I will save file as file 1, and obviously the extension. Each and everything has an extension. Like for Word doc, Word document it is .doc. For PowerPoint it is .ppt. So for HTML it is .html or .htm. So I am giving it as HTML, and remember no space over here. Okay. File. I'm sorry. File 1 it will be file 1.html. I'm clicking on save. Now this was the second step completed. First I wrote the program, I typed the program, now I saved the file. Now I will open the browser and I will run the program. So I will minimize the notepad over here. I'll open any browser, either Firefox or Google Chrome. So I'll be opening Firefox. Now, yeah, I need the menu bar. Yeah, from menu bar, here the option is there file, and you click on open file. And obviously my program is saved on desktop, so I will scroll down and I've named it as file 1, right? Where is file 1? I'm sorry, I'm going to desktop. Yeah, now this is file 1. Okay, I'll select the file and I will click on open. Now you can see the name of the three flowers is displayed over here: rose, lily, and hibiscus. And you can see the title of the page, first page, is displayed here. Now my Firefox browser is updated one, so it is showing like that. So depending on the browser, either if it is updated one, you will get it like that. If it's the previous one, then the title bar will be coming on the top as a blue color title bar, and the first page, whatever title you are given in the title tag, will be displayed there on the blue bar. But since this is my updated version, so it is getting displayed over here, the title, first page. Once again, I'll show you file, open file, and go to your folder, and you can, whichever folder you have saved the file, and you can, and you open the file. Yes, one more thing. Since this is the updated version of Firefox, so directly the open dialog box is getting open over here. But in the previous versions, okay, it will open a small dialog box where you have to click on browse. Okay, once you click on browse, your open dialog box will open up. But if you have the newer version of Firefox, that dialog box has been removed. Directly when you're clicking on open file, your open dialog box is getting. Okay, so this was the final step, like how to run the program. Now one more thing I will show you. You can see here rose, lily, hibiscus are displayed in one single line. So rather than that, I will be now I want the name of each flower to be displayed in different lines. For that, I'll be using a tag BR, which is used for line break. So this is an empty tag because it doesn't have a closing tag. Simply I will write BR. And why I'm not writing BR after hibiscus, because after hibiscus there's no other name of the flower. So the last item we don't need to write BR. And I will now I modified the file. As I told you, I have modified the file. Now I want to keep it safe in the same file in the same location and with the same name. So I will click on file, save, not save as. Done. I can close the notepad, and then I will, or you can keep it minimized also. Again in browser, then file, then open file, desktop, and if you scroll down and you see here file 1, I'll click on open button in the bottom of the dialog box. And you can see, now you can see here the rose, lily and hibiscus has been displayed one below the another. Because I've used the PR tag for the line break, so it will go to the lily will go on to the next line, and hibiscus also go to the next line. Okay, rather than typing one beside the another, it is displayed one below the another. Okay, so students, for now this much. Uh, Keep watching my channel. I'll be uploading more videos related to your topic. Thank you very much.